Hello everyone, welcome back to today's video. In today's video I want to show you how to make this beautiful transparent liquid soap. As you can see, this one I'm going to give to retailers in the market, which I count for 13 or 12 1,000, and this one I sell this one each for 300 naira. This is the big bottle. So guys, watch this video to know how to make this beautiful liquid soap for commercial purpose or the one you can use in your home. See it here, we are still filling the rubbers, so that's it. So watch my video to see how to make it. Thank you, stay tuned. So before we start, it is important that you know the chemicals you are working with. Please don't skip this video. Make sure you know the chemicals you are going to use for this complete production of liquid soap. In my next video, you will see the liquid soap I will produce with just 3 ingredients. But now this is the complete production with all ingredients. So now we are going to start with the first ingredient, which is water. I'm going to be making 10 liters of liquid soap. So now if you're making 10 liters of liquid soap, you will be using 5 liters. Let's say 5 liters for mixing of dry chemicals, then 5 liters for the main production. Altogether should be 10 liters. So you don't just pour all your 10 liters. So this is my water. Water is the main solvent needed for this process to dissolve the various ingredients, and also during fermentation. It is very essential in production of liquid soap. The second chemical we are using is the nitrosol. You can use the nitrosol or the antisol. So they are the same, they do the same purpose. But I prefer nitrosol because it dissolves quickly than antisol. So antisol or nitrosol serve as a thickener in the production of liquid soap. This one I'm going to be using is caustic soda. That is it, as you can see. Now, caustic soda is a whitish crystalline substance. You can see how it is. It's a whitish crystalline substance that looks much like a sample of a granulated sugar. It looks like a sugar. Can you see it? It forms a strong base when dissolved in water, and it is very corrosive if in contact with the skin. So if you're handling these chemicals, I advise you to use gloves and be careful as well. Chemical is soda ash. Soda ash is also a whitish substance, but with much coarse grains. Look at how it is. Can you see the inside? It serves to regulate the concentration of caustic soda, which ordinarily is corrosive to the skin. So this will help calm it down. You understand? That's the work of a soda ash. The next chemical I'll be using to make this liquid soap is SLS. SLS looks like a grain. You can see it looks like a rice here, and it's whitish in color. It is a surfactant which helps to lower the surface tension of the aqueous solution. This is the main active foaming agent. The next chemical we'll be using is the Texapon. The Texapon, as you can see how it is a pasty and jelly-like substance. It is also a foaming agent and is a foam booster. Is a foam booster. It helps the liquid soap foams well. That's how it is. The next one I will be using is sulfonic acid. This is the dark looking liquid. It serves to boost the performance of SLS. It is also a foaming and cleaning agent. Most people call it sulfonic, sulfuric. It's not sulfuric, it is sulfonic acid. So it is highly corrosive. So while handling it, be careful. The next chemical I'll be using to make this our liquid soap is the STPP, which is sodium tripolyphosphate. It's a sodium salt of trifonic acid. It has the appearance of white crystal powder and looks very much like a table salt. It helps the SLS to work very well. It's a strong cleaning agent. Look at it, how it looks like. The next one I'll be using is the foaming booster. The foaming booster is also a liquid form. Look at it. It's also in a liquid form and has transparent look. As the name implies, it makes the liquid soap to foam very well. The next one I'll be using is the formalin, the preservative agent. This is used in preserving it, especially for commercial purpose, or if you know that your liquid soap is going to last up to 6 months up, then you need to add this formalin. But be careful while adding it, as this can cause cancer. The next one is color. This normally comes as a powder and should be diluted with water. As you can see here, is in a powdered form. So before using it, I have to dilute it with water. Then before adding to my liquid soap, you can see how it is here. So the purpose of this is to add beauty to the finished product, which is your liquid soap, just to add beauty. And this color I'm going to use today is green color. This is green color. The next one is perfume. This is my perfume. So it's optional, but it's good you put it because it gives your soap a sweet fragrance. It's optional anyways, but I like putting it in my soap. So now I'm going to start by adding my soda ash in the water. So as you can see, I've added my soda ash and I'm turning it very well. Make sure you mix it very well. So after mixing it very well, you set aside. Now what we are doing now, we are mixing all our dry ingredients. So I'm going to be mixing the next one too now. Now I'm about to add my caustic soda in water. My caustic soda. And I will stir and mix very well. As you can see, this caustic soda, like I said while explaining the chemicals, I said is highly corrosive in contact with your skin. You won't like the outcome. So that's why you need to be careful while handling it. If you touch this bowl now, you will see how hot it is. So it's not a chemical you should play with. So after stirring the caustic soda very well, you have to set it aside for it to cool down before production. So now I'm going to be dissolving my SLS. So let's dissolve it and set aside as well. Like I said, this is 10 liters of liquid soap. We are using 5 liters to dissolve all dry chemicals. Then the remaining 5 liters, I'll be dissolving my nitrogen inside there then before adding the rest chemicals. So this is my SLS. It takes a little longer to dissolve. But if you have a hand mixer, it won't take long. But no wahala. We'll come down and mix it. When it dissolves, you set it aside as well. Our SLS is well dissolved. Now I'll be keeping it aside. Let's move to the next one. So now we'll be dissolving our STPP. So as a beginner, just follow these steps I'm using, and you come out having a very good and transparent foaming liquid soap. So you don't need to go and start thinking of, oh, what will I use and be making it. As you can see, most of these rubbers I'm using are from my home. The bucket I'm going to use to make it is from my home. So just start with what you have. Start with what you have and you're good to go. Then after mixing my STPP very well, I'm going to keep it aside. Then we start the main production. So now this is the remaining bucket liters of water. Remember, we are making 10 liters of liquid soap. So I've used the part, half of it, almost half of it, not up to half, to mix some of my dry chemicals. Now this is nitro soap. I'll be mixing it in the remaining bowl. You add. Now for you to achieve a very fine and transparent liquid soap, you have to learn how to mix. So I'm still turning it. This is my natural soap in water. You have to have patience and turn this very well. You have to have patience. It's not something you will be in a haste. If not, you will end up having lumps in your liquid soap. So if you don't want to have lumps in your liquid soap, you have to learn how to stir. Each of the chemical you are putting, you stir and stir and stir. So now I'm adding my caustic soda. So immediately you add, you continue turning. Be careful while turning it. So as you can see, it's becoming thicker. Like you can see, it's getting thick. So you continue stirring to avoid lumps. Now I'm adding our soda ash to it. That's our soda ash. You stir. Turn very well. Remember, don't stop turning so that you will not have lumps. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please. Like, share, and comment, okay? Now I'm adding our SLS. Our SLS in water, and I'll continue to turn. If you are tired of turning, you can look for someone to assist you, but make sure you don't stop turning. That is the only way you can get a very transparent liquid soap without lumps. I'm adding my STPP now, and I'm continuing turning. Turn. We are done adding our dry ingredients, which I dissolve in water. Now I'm putting my Texapon here now. This is the Texapon I'm putting. The one I said that looks like a gel-like. substance. It's like a gel. So when you put it, you turn, continue stirring, and it mix properly. Like I said, you don't need to start thinking of what will I use to do it. Like this bucket is from my bathroom. So make use of what you have to start producing before you go higher. Then you can get other equipments. So for a start, make use of it. Then after turning this Tezapon very well, the next thing I'm going to be adding is my sulfonic acid. So I'm adding my sulfonic acid. See the way I'm adding it, you don't add it one side. Add it in all this thing. So after adding it, continue stirring. What I'm adding now is our foam buster. When you add, you continue turning. As you can see, our liquid soap is very thick. It's very, very thick. It's going to be lighter after now. Now I'm adding my perfume. As my perfume to it. You can use any fragrance of your choice. But this one I'm using now is lemon and lavender. So this is formalin, like I told you people while explaining some of the chemical. I told you people that formalin is a preservative. In case the soap, like this one now, I'm going to supply to people. I have some people that I supply to, restaurants and market women who sell retail. Like this 50 cl bottle, I supply to them. I count 1,000 for them, and they resell 100 naira, making of 300 for each 1,000. So I'm adding this. So when you add it, you stir, 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 stir. The next thing I'm going to be adding now is our color. This is green color. So I'm adding our color to it. This is water soluble color, so it was dissolved in water. So you add till you have your desired color. So if you want it to be too sharp, you add more, depending on how you want your color to be. Like now, I still need more, so I'm adding. So let's wait and see the outcome. At this point, I decided to add extra liter of water because I discovered it was thicker than it should be. You know, as I'm selling it, if I leave it to be too thick, I won't make gain. So since the cost of chemicals is expensive, if you want to at least gain it, you don't have to make it too thick. Except maybe the people that you are supplying to, any amount you tell them they will pay. So I added extra liter of water for it to be okay. So after I added the extra liters of water, I stir it, then leave it for 24 hours. So this is the next morning. Our liquid soap is ready. As you can see how transparent it is. You see? So when you follow every method I followed here, you will arrive you arrive at a very good and transparent liquid soap. See, there is no lumps. Even when you scoop from down, there is no lumps. But when you didn't turn it well and you didn't follow all the procedure I followed, you might, as a beginner, you might end up having a lumps liquid soap, or you will not have a better consistency liquid soap. So thank you for watching. Let's go and see if our liquid soap foams well. So now we want to see if our liquid soap is foaming. Wow. So you can see it foams very well, just a drop. See, very well. So it will just wash out every dirt quick. So you can use it for mopping, you can use it for washing of plates, you can even use it to wash your clothes because it foams very well. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, share my videos, and give me a thumbs up. See you on my next video. Bye.